So Kate, we're here at Girls ETC tonight. Can you tell us a bit more about the ETC and what goes on here?
Yeah, sure. So we're always looking to kind of grow the girls' pathway. We have teams from right down from like under 9s through to under 16s. We have specific goalkeeper training that goes on as well for the keepers, and also a real positive for us is that we have lots of staff that are involved with the women's section and open age section in the 23s and the first team that also coach the girls, so they get kind of like continuity throughout the club.
How important was this stage of your coaching and your own development as a player?
Yes, obviously super important, particularly in terms of just enjoyment and love for the game. We know that we see drop-offs at kind of around 13, 14 years old. So I think fundamentally for us, it's about making football enjoyable to try and encourage them to continue it through. And ideally, we want to obviously nurture players that are going to come all the way through and play for first team for us. So I think the main thing is having coaches that are personable, which we have in abundance here, and ones that really like try and get the fun and enjoyment side through for them.
How good is it to see so many girls engaged and enthusiastic about football?
Yeah, amazing. Obviously, over the last few years, we've had a massive increase in the amount of girls that have been seen. I think it's something like 53% over the last couple of years. That's come predominantly through increased media coverage and increased exposure of, for example, the national team. But yeah, it's great to see. Obviously, I remember back when I was kind of playing and was always on the school playground with a load of boys. So yeah, it's excellent to see so many girls. I mean, I've just taken a session there with, I think, 24 girls in my session. So all between the ages of 14 and 16. So it's excellent.
Obviously, you've mentioned earlier, we've just announced a couple of new coaches too, Chloe and Bella. How good is it to see players involved with the first team in 23s taking time out just to coach the younger players in the ETC? Yeah,
it's something that we've really been pushing last year and particularly this year. I think for me it's been super important to try and get greater female representation through the coaching staff. We know that there's a lack of female leaders in football, so I think just for young girls aspiring also for their continued involvement in the sport, that's excellent when they've got role models there that are actually doing it for the open age women's section. We've got first team player in Chloe Marshall and Bella, who's banging goals in for fun for 23, so it's obviously excellent role models for them to have.
Is it rewarding being able to provide that pathway all the way through from a young age right up to the first team?
Yeah, super rewarding. I mean, some of our kind of proudest moments have been the players that have come right through from the early age groups. We've just pulled another up in Jess D'Souza, who's just started training with us, who's come up from the 16s. We've got Connie Parkin, who's obviously been involved in first team for several years now, and that's obviously what we want to continue to build and continue to get more and more players through the pathway and into first team.
What would you say to any girls thinking about getting involved in football?
I would say don't hesitate, go for it. It's been the best thing that I've ever been involved in. I think you will make lots and lots of friends along the way. You may go on to have an excellent competitive career if you go on to love the sport, but if not, you get so many other benefits from it as well, just in terms of those social skills, leadership skills, and just generally having the best time on the pitch, being able to kind of forget about everything else and just put everything out there on the pitch.
Perfect, thank you.
Cool.